मीठी प्यारी मम्मा, ममतामयी जगदम्बा।
तभी हमारी जीवन आगे बढ़ती चलेगी। ये तो हम अपने कर्म को बुरे बनाते हैं तो उसकी पनिशमेंट तो जरूर मिलेगी ना। तो अपने पर दया करने की है ना, उससे दया मांगने की, तो वो तो है ही दयालु, उसको कहते हैं। वो कोई हमारे से यहाँ कोई ऐसे ही थोड़ी या कुछ करता है, वो तो हम अपने बुरे कर्म बनाते हैं तो उसकी सजा पानी ही है। तो इसीलिए उनकी तो उसको कहना तू दया की दृष्टि, वो कोई कभी हमारे पर अदया थोड़ी करते हैं। उनकी तो है ही दया। पर तो ये भक्ति मार्ग में बेचारे दया करो कृपा करो जाएंगे नहीं किसी गुरु संत महात्मा के पास, तो भी कहेंगे दया करो कृपा करो, बस वो हिरे हुए है ना। तो दया करो को तो बात ही नहीं है। वो तो है ही दयालु, उसको कहना दया करो तो क्या आया, अदया करते हैं क्या जो दया करे? किसके पर कृपा, किसके ऊपर कृपा करता हो तो कहे मेरे पर कृपा करो। वो तो है ही कृपालु ना। उसके लिए तो जनरली और सबके लिए है ही वो। उनके लिए ऐसा कहना कि करो तो उसकी माना किसके ऊपर कृपा करता हो तभी तो कहे मेरे पर कृपा करो। नहीं, वो तो है ही। वो कहते अपने पर कृपा करो, तू अपना कर्म अच्छा बना तो तेरा उससे ही तो यही कृपा है। तो कृपा भी कोई ऐसा नहीं आशीर्वाद दया कृपा उसका ऐसा अर्थ नहीं है। ये दया कृपा भी यही पुरुषार्थ है। अपने को भी पुरुषार्थ करना है और दूसरा भी तो पुरुषार्थ ही कराएगा नहीं। बाकी दया करो क्या करे, वो भी कहेगा भाई पुरुषार्थ करो अच्छे कर्म बनाओ, बस यही दया है नहीं और क्या। बाकी क्या और कोई हाथ फिराना या कुछ उसकी तो बात ही नहीं ना। पुरुषार्थ करना वो अपनी दया है और कराने वाला भी पुरुषार्थ करेगा वो उनकी दया है। तो ये सभी अर्थ को समझने का है। अच्छा,
शासन प्रशासन अनुशासन ऐसा देखा ना सुना हो किसी ने वैसा। तेरी मीठी मीठी बोली जैसे कोई बाटे टोली, तेरी मीठी मीठी बोली जैसे कोई बाटे टोली। दुनिया सारी दिल में समाई तूने, नैनों के पलने में जो पालना दी मम्मा, नैनों के पलने में जो पालना दी मम्मा। और दृष्टि से लोरियां सुनाई तूने।
Om Shanti. Be a karma yogi, to be experienced and give other souls that experience on the basis of your attainments and your remembrance, for you souls to be experienced and give other souls that experience. This is the true definition of easy Raj Yoga and Karma Yoga. To experience peace and power in yourself is not a big deal. But when you create an atmosphere and spread those vibrations in the world with the power of your remembrance, that is called being a number one easy Raj Yogi and a Karma Yogi. Om Shanti.
Om Shanti. Welcome to Avikti Parivar. Today is day 12. Be a karma yogi. Today's topic, to be experienced and give others souls that experience. Now we will listen to Mohini Didi.
Om Shanti. I think in Brahmin life, each one has lot of experiences. What is being elevated, or Baba used a very nice word that in the Murli, Baba said, when there is body consciousness, you lose power. And as soon as you feel powerless, that I am becoming weak, I am having wasteful thoughts, just think that body consciousness has emerged. But when you are in soul consciousness, there is always powerful thoughts. Now, we all have that experience, right? That sometimes, once in a while, some get very often, but each one of us, once in a while, feel, kind of not very enthusiastic and start feeling difficulties, start seeing things which affects the mind. One thing I noticed, which I really want to all of us to focus on, while listening, listen to what you want to listen. So when you are going to a doctor, you keep talking, but doctor is very focused on making notes of what he needs or she needs to. Because sometimes we keep saying, and there are facts and there are my own emotions and feelings. Now doctor he cares, but at that time he doesn't want to listen to all that. But while listening, they don't listen. I have seen one thing I have learned from that when you are checking in for the flight, you have certain requirements like which seat you want, what food you want, what this one. But what the airline person who is checking in, very focused on what he has to do. But we divert little bit attention. Once we were going to South America, and I had learned not to say much. Let them do first their checking and then your requirements. So one of our other sister was with us, and she keeps talking. And then when, like when she reached destination, there was no luggage. We had seen once the luggage went somewhere else because you are talking and they're not able to concentrate. Some are very good. They don't listen. So that is why also we have to look at if person is doing something, let person do with concentration. And you say what you have to say after. I went one to an eye doctor, very nice woman, and I start saying, he said, please let me check, let me go through, and I tell you everything, then you ask me or tell me. After that, I learned that whenever a person is doing something, they want to concentrate on their job. We want to keep saying what we want to say. Some are very good in not listening to what doesn't need to be heard, but there are some they lose their concentration. So I thought it's a very learning point that we live in this world and people have so many things to tell us, right? Their personal stories, their personal situation, their personal difficulties. Sometimes that energy we get caught up and we forget that I am here and I have to be embodiment and I have to give experience. So I thought one of the very important dharana is listen when Baba says, but don't listen. Or only listen while listening to what you need to know. Only up to that. But don't get into the emotions and the feelings. So then we lose that focus. Then we lose that concentration. There's a lot of things we, of course, have to learn more. I know when Baba says, see things but don't see, hear but don't hear, but what it means is to have concentration for us and for others. So that's called experience, right? That you experience that This is the best way to do it. And what I have to do, what I don't have to do. So there are experiences in yoga. Many say, I see the colors. You don't need to see the colors. We see this, no, you don't see in yoga. But you connect. Whether you have relationship with Baba or you kind of see Baba as the ocean of all qualities, and I am the master, I am the ocean, I am the embodiment. So this is how create many, many experiences while being with Baba. Like early morning, very beautifully love emerges of mother and father. I always love Baba as my parents and feel myself as a uh, lovely child, a beloved child, a worthy child, whatever it is. But it's important to experience, like sometimes Baba says, experience all the relationships. So how do we experience? At least few I do. Then is Baba is my teacher, supreme teacher. What a teacher expect from a student, or what a student expect from the teacher. So sometimes I reflect what I expect from Baba as teacher. Or what Baba expects me as a student. It's like parents and child and parents relationship. There are different expectations from parents. And same then it becomes Satguru Baba. Tomorrow is Sadguru Baba's day. So we wake up Amrit Vela and I say, Baba, Sadguru Baba, good morning. And then even during day, in being a karma yogi, create the experiences, different experiences. If a soul is disturbed or not in good mood and you remain just stable in your own self-religion of peace, silence, just stay. In few minutes, other soul also gets the vibrations. So while doing actions also, what is important to see what vibrations are required and create that stage and spread those vibrations, create that atmosphere so everyone feels light, everyone feels happy. Because if there is tension while doing something, it really makes atmosphere very heavy. Or anything goes wrong even, we make it like a big thing. Even it is big, we try to make it as if nothing much is there. It's all right. Lighter you make the situation, higher your stage can remain. But if you make a situation like it's really, really very big, Baba always gives example that mountain to mole or cotton wool and blow off that also. So there will be many things happen. Either we make them big or make them small. And sometimes we think if I make small, there won't be any learning or impact. But at that time, the atmosphere and atmosphere affects the minds of everyone. So we have to go up, not come down. Whatever, any situation. I know that in my life, so many things happen, and I just make it like, oh no, it's all right. Baba will take care. Because yesterday or day before, I was little bit kind of little, whether I call it anxiety or something. And Bhumi Ben starts saying, when you get tense, we all are like, So I immediately realized that, yes, I have to be strong and see that Baba will help, everything will be easy. Baba is the one who has to use our body also for service, right? So he takes care also. So immediately give yourself some points of knowledge, or Baba is there to take care. Baba is the one who will take care. So with our thoughts, with our stage, that is called, the atmosphere changes. Now that's experience, right? What kind of atmosphere we want? Very stable, very powerful, very light. And if we want that atmosphere, it's our thoughts, it's our experience. So we have to use all the powers at that time, right? When we use the power, then thoughts are powerful. Then experience also is very powerful. Atmosphere is powerful. Then everyone else also is strong. So we have to, if we are karma yogis, raj yogis, sahaj yogis, so remembering Baba, easy, and also total control, raj yogi, sovereign yogi. So it's a vast topic of really very interesting, of having experiences and creating experiences for others. How something happened and you use power and it really was very good. No effect on us. No, it's an experience, right? Which you share with others. Then others also, if similar situation come, they also use same thoughts and they also remain very stable and powerful. Right? So tomorrow's homework, to have experiences, create experiences, create that atmosphere. Very beautiful. We will do that tomorrow. Om Shanti.
Om Shanti, Sister Mohini. Om Shanti, Yogyukt Parivar.
Om Shanti Gayatri.
This evening's point, and you've been talking about it, the word experience. And I look up what's the root of the word experience, English. And it says it comes from Latin and it means to try. Take something and try it out. It also has roots in French, and it means to show the proof of something. I wondered the word in Hindi, it's anubhuti, is it? Experience?
Anubhav.
Anubhav. So what's the root of anubhav? If you were to take that Hindi word, how would you describe that word in terms of its root meaning?
So one is experience, other is experiment, right?
Mm-hmm.
So we experience is more like feelings and, more inner. Or, oh, are you feeling pain? No, that could be experience too. But experiment is something I try.
Mm-hmm.
Let me experiment with that. Okay, we believe in power of silence. Now, power of silence could be experience, how much I could, how long I can. I cultivate that, right? Power of silence. And then I say, Baba had said, when there is silence, there could be peace. When there is silence, then there could be power, or whatever Baba said. So we use that power of silence and we experiment it with the situation, with the people, with the self, and lot of good experiences from that experiment comes. And they are also different kind of experiences. So experiences internally and experiment internally and with others create many experiences. Like, oh, I really did silence when there was conflict, or somebody was upset, but I was very much in deep silence. What happened then? See, that's what Baba means, that if you are a karma yogi, then for yourself create experiences and help others to create experiences. So when you share with someone what is power of silence and what is it when you experiment it, and what will be the results, as it one of the French word is the proof. So I think this is what I can share.
But the word anubhav, bhav is intention. Bhav,
No, bhav is it's like you are feeling it. It's like Baba says man mana bhav. Now when he says man mana bhav, that stabilize your mind in me. Bhav means like stabilize, be that. So anubhav is like, I'm not talking about peace, but I am that embodiment. I am stable in peace. So when I am stable in peace, then vibrations will help others to be peaceful. So bhav really means to be stable, to be that, like Manmana bhav, Madhyaji bhav. Or
And
even gurus, sometimes when they do blessings, they will say, Ayushman bhav, have long life, be healthy, so be that, in the sense of be stable in that.
And would the word anu be stable in that which is original to you, which is first within you? This word anu, what does it mean?
I think it's the self, Anubhav. That means I feel, I am that.
Okay.
Becomes
Okay. So it's something that is total. The word anubhav is an experience of something that is totally and completely who I am in that moment.
It's like embodiment, in other words.
Mm, mm. You also spoke about two types of experiences. You spoke about it when you spoke to in Hindi, and then you connected, you elaborated on it when you spoke in English. But you said that there is one level of experience in remembrance of Baba, and then there's another level of experience at the level of dharana, and then you expanded on it with listening. And so in the actual homework for tomorrow, Baba said that it's one thing to be in the peace within yourself, and you're experiencing that within yourself, the anubhav, you become that peace. But then there's another in which you are now going to share that experience with others and with the world. And that is only possible if you are in remembrance. And so it seems to be these two levels of experience that you're talking about is at two levels inside of the soul. And that's the soul, first of all, becoming the embodiment, the anubhav. But the soul also has to connect to Baba to experience it at a higher level before the soul can share. Before that, the soul can be the instrument through which Baba can share. Can you elaborate on that a little bit more?
Because there are two things. What is karma yoga is to be embodiment and to be in remembrance, right? So I am the embodiment of qualities or whatever powers Baba said. Baba said all the powers are merged in us, but then we have to emerge that power. So one is like, you know, effort making, where I want to be embodiment. And then when I'm embodiment, then there is also like I am tolerating, let's say. But if I'm in remembrance of Baba and tolerating, it will be much less than ordinary tolerating. Like you are increasing your love for Baba, remembrance of Baba, then you feel less, no, externally, whether it is body pain or circumstances or let's say there are some places, very, very negative vibrations. And if you just become bodiless and remember Baba, you will know it is there, but there won't be impact on you. So it is always good if we have ability to create experience. And when we have that creating and then stay in that experience, remain stable in that, then whole outside world will really mean nothing. Because especially people like us, when we don't go out much, like you still go in subway, you still go to UN and meet people. But like I am more and more contact with Brahmins, and so when I go out, I feel like whole world of cartoons, I feel, it's like very different feelings because I don't see Lokik people a lot. So, but then I just become soul conscious. I just remember Baba so that there is no impact on me of anything. So I think that creating experiences, being embodiment of that experience, and then go to Baba, be with Baba, really helps us to maintain our stage or our spirituality and our inner powers. Everything you can maintain. Otherwise, it really gets diluted. Yeah.
As
Because
you're
of
saying,
influence.
right. As you're saying that, I'm remembering an experience I had very recently that I went to an event and it was in an outdoor park. And the person who's invited me, of course, he knows us. He goes to Peace Village. He knows, he likes us. And I found myself standing there, and Judy and Inez were with me. And I'm looking at all the people around, and I'm not connecting.
Mhm.
I'm not able to connect. And I remember leaving there and said, I just came here to serve, but I'm not connecting with anyone. And so what you have just said, in terms of experience here, your stage and vibrations, is it all right then to no, the word isn't all right. Is it essential to feel a kind of detachment from the people around you in order to stabilize in the stage, say, for instance, peace, so that you could connect to Baba, and then Baba will use you as an instrument to serve them. And so you serve them better when you're not connected to them. And so the vibrations are purer. Is that how it works? And when you connect to them, you, the soul, connect to them, it could be that you would be influenced by them, and Baba won't be able to serve them as with that pure, clean, and clear intellect that he wants us to have. Is there something there that I need to understand?
This, when I was only about 16 and there was India's Independence Day. So there was a public program. So the sisters wanted me to give a talk for 20 minutes in English. And I didn't say anything, but one sister said, if you stand up, there are 1,000 people, look them as souls. And when you look at them souls, then you are truly like getting ready to serve. But also she said that there are two things. They will look at you in body consciousness, and you will look at them in soul consciousness. You are settling karmic accounts with 1,000 souls in one talk. And then the way she explained me, it really helped me. I stood up and I'm talking and I'm seeing them as souls and, of course, internally as Baba's children. And it was a beautiful experience when I finished my talk. Of course, it was a good talk. There was a big impact. But I was not taking anything from audience, no, in the sense of, like in the beginning, I had little anxiety. I was little bit like my first talk, so many people, and of course, language was not problem. So now I use that formula wherever I am, that I look at them as souls, as soul consciousness, and they still look at in body consciousness. So it's like a kind of subtle settling is happening. Our new relationship is being formed with them as souls. So you get connected, and we have to connect, but more in soul consciousness with the souls than VIPs or leaders or these people. And so I think then sharing is at different level also.
Okay, so you should be comfortable, even though it feels uncomfortable, to be soul conscious in a group of people, and you're not necessarily connecting with them in the Lokik sense, but you're connecting with them the way Baba connects with them.
And there will be
so
different, there is a contrast, because before you relate to their status, you relate to their country, you relate to their color, you relate to culture, right? And now you are not relating. So you are taking them, you are going beyond, and you're helping them to experience that too. So next time when they see you, they will see more as a spiritual person than just Gayatri Man, you know. So the shift happens in relationship, and then after that it's different. When they wish you, when they meet you, when they call you, you will feel difference in vibrations of how they saw you before and how they're seeing you after the event.
yeah. So we have to learn the new art of spiritual socializing. We still socialize according to the culture and the people that we're with, but we have to transcend now in order to give someone an experience to this level of spiritual socializing.
When your stage is going different, becoming more spiritual, alaukic and elevated, change will happen. You have to adapt to the changes. And it's a good question you are asking, because it will happen to more and more people where they will connect, not connect. And if they connect, it will be on soul consciousness level. I think even those who are taking 7-day scopes or reading morely, all types of people come. So it's good to have their physical introduction, but more and more spiritual introduction, right? This one is like this one is this one is this old. It's from there. Like before was all Lokik. And as our stage become more and more Lokik, then we see them that way. And they will also then relate to you differently. I know that people now, let's say when you came just in Gyan, the way people will look at you still in a very Lokik way. And now they will looking at you already and will look at you more as a spiritual leader, as a spiritual sister, as a spiritual person, whatever, right? It's very interesting, which will be happening now more and more with us and the world, Lokik world.
Thank you, Sister Mohini. That was very beautiful. It really gave me a context now of not to feel bad when you don't connect in the way people expect you to connect, but stay on the higher level of soul consciousness.
Plus, now you will be able to serve them. Mansa Seva begins here too. because now the thought might come of anyone to serve or to meet. It will be on a different level.
Mm, mm. I must share one little thing before I conclude. You know, you and I share an eye doctor. And the other day I went to this eye doctor and she walked in and she says, "How is Sister Mohini?" And I said, "Oh, Sister Mohini is doing well." She says, "I'm so happy she's doing well. She is like a miracle person." And then I said, "Dr. Warren, do you know my name?" And she looked at me and she said, "Well, you can't know everybody's name." I said, "You're looking at me, but you're remembering Sister Mohini. What's my name?" And she didn't know my name, but she only knew your name. And so I'm saying, this is so interesting that you must have impacted her to such an extent that everyone she sees from the Brahma Kumaris now, for her, they are all Sister Mohini, because only Sister Mohini she could remember. So
Well,
that was very interesting.
I was the first one. Then I think now Anjani, Uma, you, many, everyone goes to same Dr. Warren.
Yeah.
And he's saying miracle because last time we went to get our glasses reading and looking glasses adjusted, and then she found something in the left eye, and now she must be seeing that, so I had to go one specialist of left eye, one of the right eye, but they all are in the same, same building and same floor. So this one I went, so polite and very mature, is retiring in July, and he wanted to do some kind of cleaning, of the left eye, and which she did very nicely day before yesterday, but she must have got the note. So I think that they kind of look at the patient's attitude, healing power, state of mind, that how some people get so desperate when they come to know, and how calmly we take everything and try to deal with it. Yeah.
Okay, Om Shanti, thank you.
Thank you, Gayatri Ben. Om Shanti. It was a very good question because I think it will help many souls, and many BKs are retiring full-time Baba service, or so they will find these changes and they might feel very lost. I also, like after COVID, when I went out, I said, well, this is not our world. And now because I only go is I have to go out either to Peace Village or I have to go to doctor. So it's a very different feeling, yeah. And that's called experience, right? And that's what I could share when others behind me are also on the same path and have same kind of experiences. Then I could say, yes, this will happen, and how to deal with it. Right? Okay, Gayatri Ben.
Yeah, yeah. Om Shanti.
Thank you, Om Shanti. समझा?
Om Shanti. Thank you, Yatrapan. Thank you, Didi. And before we remember Baba and take drishti from Didi, just to go through the schedule for tomorrow. Tomorrow is Thursday, and our schedule from Amritvela 3:30 a.m. to 4:45 a.m. In the evening, 5 to 6 p.m. English Sakar Murli. Together with that, in breakout room of Ekti Children Murli class, 6 o'clock, but will start. Followed by Hindi series, then we'll do the book offering, book message, and then English series and Avikti journey. So I request everyone, let's remember Baba, and it's nice if everyone can turn on your video. Didi can see you, and you can take drishti from Didi as well.
कर लो प्रभु प्यार का, बाहों में वो बुला रहा, वो करुणा कर दया का सागर, स्नेह में सबको समा रहा। कर लो अनुभव प्रभु प्यार का, कर लो अनुभव प्रभु प्यार का, कर लो अनुभव प्रभु प्यार का, बाहों में वो बुला रहा, वो करुणा कर दया का सागर, स्नेह में सबको समा रहा, स्नेह में सबको समा रहा। आओ प्रभु शरण आओ, प्रभु शरण कर लो अनुभव प्रभु प्यार का। सुबह हुई जब आँख खुली तो कुछ घड़ियाँ कर प्रभु के नाम, सुबह हुई जब आँख खुली तो कुछ घड़ियाँ कर प्रभु के नाम, प्रभु किरण को हृदय में भर लो, कर लो आनंद दिव्य ललाम, प्रभु किरण को हृदय में भर लो, कर लो आनंद दिव्य ललाम, महामिलन की मंगल बेला, महामिलन की मंगल बेला, प्रभु मिलन जग मना रहा, वो करुणा कर दया का सागर, स्नेह में सबको समा रहा, स्नेह में सबको समा रहा। आओ प्रभु शरण आओ, मस्त पवन ये खिला चमन, ये दिन और ये दिन मान मिला, ये तन मन ये जीवन तुझको ईश्वर का वरदान मिला, ईश्वर का वरदान मिला, सफल करो और पाओ सफलता, सफल छल करो और पाओ सफलता। मुरली मधुर वो सुना रहा, वो करुणा कर दया का सागर, स्नेह में सबको समा रहा, स्नेह में सबको समा रहा। प्रभु शरण
Om Shanti. Om Shanti.
ओम शांति मोहिनी दीदी, ओम शांति अभिति परिवार।
Om Shanti Mohini Didi, Om Shanti.
Thank you, Baba. Thank
Shanti
you.
Didi,
परिवार।
Shanti Avyakti Parivar.
ओम
Thank
शांति।
you. Thank you.
Om Shanti.
ओम शांति। ओम शांति।
Om
Didi
Shanti, Om
Baba,
Shanti, Om
Didi
Shanti, Baba.
Namago, Om
Om Shanti, Baba.
Shanti.
Thank you, Baba.
Om Shanti, Om Shanti.
Be a karma yogi. To be experienced and give other souls that experience. On the basis of your attainments and your remembrance, for you souls to be experienced and give other souls that experience. This is the true definition of easy Raj Yoga and Karma Yoga. To experience peace and power in yourself is not a big deal. But when you create an atmosphere and spread those vibrations in the world with the power of your remembrance, that is called being a number one easy Raj Yogi and a Karma Yogi.
कर्म योगी बनो। अनुभवी बनकर दूसरों को अनुभव कराना। आप सबको अपनी प्राप्ति के आधार से, याद के आधार से अनुभवी बनकर दूसरों को अनुभव कराना, यही है वास्तविक सहज राजयोग या कर्मयोग की परिभाषा। स्वयं प्रति शांति का या शक्ति का अनुभव किया, यह कोई बड़ी बात नहीं, लेकिन अपने याद की शक्ति द्वारा अब विश्व में वाइब्रेशन द्वारा वायुमंडल बनाओ। तब कहेंगे नंबर 1 सहज राजयोगी कर्म योगी। ओम शांति।